Welcome back, guys, to another episode on the Let's Play series. Today, we're going to get some collecting of blocks. We're going to build some stuff today, guys. Today, we're going to build probably a melon farm and maybe a wheat farm to go along with the other one we've already got. Now that the mob farm is up and running, the mobs are now spawning in it very well, because now if I stay away for a long enough time, the mobs will gain in it. But the problem at the moment, there isn't a collection system for it whereby I can collect the materials. It's basically just a bit of hit and miss until I can get a time to just jump in before something will land in there. I will go over there in a second now and I'll show you what I mean. But here's the cactus farm. It's building up slowly now, but we might eventually move it back up here. As you can see, there is our design still coming along. You can see that I've built a little tunnel round the outside of our entrance up to the top of the mountain. We're just going to head over to the mob farm now and I'll show you how it works. It's got a simple system underneath whereby the mobs are pushed in water to be activated. Not activated, but like pushed to the surface, and then there's a mob elevator that gets them to the surface. So, at the moment, there isn't any mobs in it, but you can hear them coming around. As you can see, there is now a zombie in it. This is the collection point at the moment. You just kill them and they'll spawn there. Yeah, but we're going to do some building today. We're going to build ourselves a melon farm, and just going to do a quick small melon farm. We've got with the seeds that we've got, so it's going to be basically 2 rows of 8. So we can just run in if we need some food. We can just go straight in for the melons. Melons don't need any water to grow in a specific way. So there isn't much need for water or anything. So basically we're going to build it here. I've decided we're going to build it here. And you'll be able to see it through the side, because it's going to be slightly bigger than where the path is, so that the melons will be sticking up above the fence height. But for now we're just going to build it below it so we can see what we're doing. So we'll extend this across 9. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might as well do 10, so we can have a little single path either side. So there's going to be the double path at the front, like this, whereby you can walk up and down. So the first layer of melon seeds will be back here, like there. We're just going to go and get them now. It's quite a pretty simple design, to be honest, because there isn't much to a melon farm, to be honest. We're just going to need to make ourselves a hoe. We'll make a wooden hoe, because we're making wooden tools at the moment, because it's cheaper and easier on equipment. As you can see, the new opening style for these is much nicer. You just find the right chest with all our stuff in. There we go, 17. We'll take 16 and we'll leave 1 behind just in case the game corrupts or anything like that, whereby we lose what we're doing. Placing dirt blocks all over the place. Just check the time of day. We're going to watch the sunset here, guys, because I think it's pretty cool from where you can see it here. So basically, you get up to here, and because the world's just far away enough whereby the sun will slowly go down past this gap and begin to make ourselves a nice sunset. First time I saw the sunset coming past here, it was pretty cool. There's no glitching or anything. The paths seem to be look much nicer, but as you can see, the land spawns in when you go round. And as you can see, the sunset has begun. And as you can see, the sun changes colour, and if you back off a little bit, you'll be able to catch it go down this little gap. And because we're on hard difficulty, mobs will spawn. There is plenty of them in the mob spawn if you look over there, down there in the middle. But yeah, guys, there is the sunset. The first one we've seen in our server. Looks pretty cool, I think. But we're probably going to have to go and sleep. So once we've slept, we will get the melon seeds, we will get our hoe, we will hold the ground, we will activate the melons. We will try and make it look much nicer by adding some water in behind them. So whereby the melon seeds look much nicer. And it looks like professionally. So they kept up the water, and it'll always keep the ground hoed. Which will be a real help. So we're going to need to get our buckets, which we'll have to find in a second, because I can't remember where I've left them. I think they are over here. No, they must be near the mob farm, because I've been using them to extend the mob farm. But first we'll just build where our melon farm's going to be. So as you can see, remember there's going to be the two double path line gap here, whereby it's where you can walk along up and down. So the first set of melons is going to be And we'll basically keep going like this. We're going to come across 6, 7, 8, and then the first set of seeds will be on this back row, like so. And because there's no water here, the hoed ground isn't going to stay forever. So we're going to plant our little baby melon seeds here, whereby these melon seeds will be eventually grown bigger, and that one's already been lost. So basically we're going to go and grab some bone meal now from the bones that we've got. We will grow them up so they look big, so they can begin to grow melons. Melon seeds work in a different way to other seeds, whereby the stem is kept, so you only need to use a seed once. But as soon as you've used the seed, you can, as long as the stalk's there, you can keep repeatedly getting the melons. So basically we're going to get our stuff here. We're going to make some bone meal. I know I could have just done that without the crafting bench, but it's always easy to remember where stuff is in both of them. So we'll get our bone meal here. We've got 15. We'll go across. And we will activate the ones that are still here. If we can. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because this ground isn't hoed, it's now making a mistake. 6, 7, 8. And that one's pushing it back off again. We're probably going to have to go and get some watered ground. So as you can see there, the melon grew. But this is unleavened ground, so we're going to have to go and get some water to stop the problems that we're having here. You cannot do an automated melon farm without breaking the stalks. So you would end up losing all of your melons. We're going to go to the mob farm and get our buckets, bring them back, and put a still water behind it. It's simple. You just put water and fill it up so that there's 2 directions of water facing the same place. As we go past the mob farm, we'll have to be careful that we don't react to any creepers or anything. As you can see, it's filling up pretty nicely with stuff. There must be at least 12, 13, 14 mobs in there. And as you can see, look, as you go past, there is plenty in there, and that's only 5 layers tall. This is our base that I've been using to when I've been building the mob farm. And we have 4 water buckets, which is perfect. We're just going to go past. We may occasionally hit a couple of these when we go past sometimes, but we'll probably tend to avoid it until we have a mob sorter set up next to it, whereby the mobs can be separated into zombies, skeletons, and creepers. I've seen designs for these before in Minecraft Pocket Edition, and they're very simple to make, and they're very efficient, and they work 95% of the time. Occasionally, creepers and skeletons will get mixed up sometimes, but that's if you're in the wrong place with the player. I'll tell you all about this in the episode when I build it, so that will be okay. And as you can see, all of our seeds have now just been thrown back at us because of the lack of water. We're just going to first of all make ourselves an infinite water stream here. I'll place that there like that, and that one like that. And then we can use these pieces of water here, just take some out of this one. Fill our buckets back up, and we will just clear out the empty area here at the side. Just fill it back up, and like so. So now that when we get rid of this melon, you can see there is melon. Now we just need to hold the ground again and get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't need the last one, so we're going to fill that one back in. We don't need that one, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to leave it as 8, and we're going to have the gap of 2 at the end here. And then behind it, we're also going to have a set of 2. So there's going to be here, 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 all the way across. This will be where the seeds are, where I'm hoeing now. And the melons will grow in reverse to where they are on the other land. So we'll place them here, 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 and here. So basically, this is the simplest mob design I've got, whereby it basically just uses the simplest designs. So we're just going to grow a couple of these and let the rest grow up naturally. Do some on the other side as well, so it looks like they've just been growing slowly. There you go. So eventually these will all grow up, and I will add some hoed land here so the melons can grow in the right place. Just gaining some seeds in the progress for wheat. Basically, these melon seeds will eventually grow straight in front of them, and the occasional end one might grow here or here. But for the most part, they'll grow on the hoed land. And because the end ones are already hoed, they will become hydrated, which means we're going to have to take them out and let grass grow on them. because otherwise it'll just look a bit odd and it'll look a bit wrong. So yeah, we're just going to finish that off like that. And as you can see, these will eventually grow up, and the wood, I will add wood pathing off camera to it, so it looks a lot nicer. We might just have a bit more here with us now, we don't, but that's basically what it'll look like. So this path will get extended here, there'll be entrances to the tree farm here, the entrance to the wheat farm, the melon farm will be on the end over there, of the next path, so you'll walk up like this, and then you'll just go round and in. Or there might be a gate on the side here. I had a little accident with the chickens, as I may have said already, but I placed a crafting table in there and they all got out. So now we're using this design of ladder on a block to go in and collect the eggs, and because chickens can't climb ladders, so it's a pretty useful design. I'm still considering the design for the house that we're going to build at the top area. I've got a couple of ideas in mind that will match it up with the rest of the designs around here, but at the moment I haven't got many ideas, so we'll get rid of the eggs that we've just found. Exactly 16, which is quite a coincidence. We have 6 of this. We don't want them to be getting rid of. We're just going to go and have a look around. We might, as you can see, the wheat farm was trampled and destroyed, which is a total shame and shambles considering the amount I had on there. I'm really annoyed that this happened, but I have to start over again. I did manage to collect it all though, the stuff, but no seeds survived, sadly. Little seeds actually got through because some lag in my game corrupted the seeds that I had, and I'd lost them all, which wasn't too much of a help. I haven't done much shaft mining since last episode. I haven't done any actually, whereby we still got all this stuff around. We've got the chest here still with our goods in. I made a block of iron just in case I end up using all the other stuff, and I got some junk chests down here with all our seeds in. But these seeds are going to be used on the automated wheat farm, so I'm not going to put these on the other wheat farm just in case I lose them again. But I would probably end up losing them, but we'll see how that goes. Next couple of episodes, I'm planning to do the automated wheat farm in my world, the skeleton mob sorter. What else? We're also going to be considering doing wool and building our house. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a quick episode for you guys, just to do a quick melon farm. It's quite simple to do, and it'll become very useful in the game later on. As you can see, some of them are starting to grow already off the ones that were there. And as you can see, when they grow, they seem to curve over like this, and it looks a lot nicer. So when you'll come and harvest, you'll just stand at one end, and you just stand next to the melons. And I might place some glass over the things like this, and you'll be able to just go chop, 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 chop across this line here. And there's the moon, guys, as you can see. No stars yet. So for now, we're just going to go around and kill a couple of skeletons, hopefully get some more bones to join our collection. So yeah, guys, in the next episode, we will make something more important than this. Hopefully we won't die. I'll try and get a bit more work done on the pathing around the melon farm. So yeah, guys, hope you've enjoyed the episode. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.